Marketplace, you know, when your cable bill goes up, it's not a really good feeling, is it? No one likes paying more than they absolutely have to, especially when it comes in the form of sneaky fees or added surcharges. They're horrible. All those fees, of course, add up, and they tend to make people mad. So why don't people get angry about the high fees they're paying on their retirement accounts? Well, Greg and Kristen Taylor from Legacy Retirement Group are here to bust those fees. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, of course, we just talked about it. We have those fees. I just had a call at DirecTV talking about you reach that point and the fees go up and there's nothing you can do about it. But you're saying people face the same problem in retirement?
Absolutely. You know, it was about 2 years ago. I'll never forget a call we got from this show where a lady called in and came into our office, and we sat down and looked at her portfolio and what she was paying in fees, only to find out she was paying over 5%.
Yes, but remember what she was so upset about?
Yeah, so the main thing was she thought she was only paying $30 because that's what her statement said,
Yeah.
but it was all internal fees. And not only that, the advisor was charging her over 1% just to meet with him every year.
Oh my gosh.
It was actually at the end of that meeting, I was mad because I'm thinking, you know, this is not fair that people should have to, you know,
They're being taken advantage
Yeah, they're
of.
being taken advantage of,
Now,
and
you
it's not
mentioned-
necessary.
Yeah.
How can you ever make any money if you're paying 5%?
And that's my next question.
Right.
Is that high? What is considered high when it comes to retirement?
That's very high.
Okay.
You know, an average mutual fund might charge internally 2 to 3%.
Yeah.
You know, with the rollovers and things that's going on inside, the 12B1 fees, the management fee, the advisor fee, those kind of things that people routinely pay, Cameron.
Yeah.
But they have no idea.
They're in the prospectus, but you have to
Yeah.
read it. Yeah.
So how do you know if you're overpaying? I mean, fortunately, we have you. But if people's looking at their list or looking at what are some of the red flags that they need to be looking out for?
Well, if you invest,
Yeah.
someone's required to give you a prospectus. It's
Okay.
a booklet about this thick.
Yeah.
And they use about, 8-point font. And so
they
it's very,
don't want you to read it.
Pull out your
Not like college.
magnifying
Right.
glass,
15,
right?
Yeah.
16,
And but within that prospectus, it does tell us what to expect with those types of fees.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of work to dig in there and figure out exactly what you're paying in fees.
Yeah.
You won't find it typically on your statement you receive each month or each quarter on your investments. So that's really the perplexing thing is a lot of people have no idea
Yeah.
exactly what they're paying.
So what can you do about it? You
Yeah.
can get a Morningstar report. You can.
That's
That's
a
a
good
third
idea.
party.
Yeah.
And we offer it to people who come into our office, and we dig in there and see. Third party. It's not us saying it. It's Morningstar saying,
Yeah.
okay, this is what you're paying for these funds.
That's what I love, and I love the testimony too. That
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you can do. You have people's best interest in heart, and you always come here with great information. Greg, you have an offer to get people at least in the door to make sure they're set for retirement. What is that?
We want people to be able to pull back the surface,
Yeah.
look inside, and see exactly what they're paying.
That's
So we
great.
do what we call a fee X-ray
Oh.
using Morningstar, where
Okay.
people can see and then also see how much risk they're taking in regards to how much return they're getting as well. So 2 for 1 thing there. For the first 7 callers, if they qualify, we'll be glad to meet with them and help them figure out what they're paying in fees.
Absolutely.
Great. That is awesome. Well, always a pleasure to have you in studio. And can I use that same X-ray towards my TV account? I'm not going to say which one. It won't work with them, will it? I got to wait for retirement. Like, you're paying me too much.
You could be like my mother, Betty Jo. She calls and she somehow she keeps getting in the brain, bring
Yeah,
the bill
I
down.
need that. I need that drive. Thank you guys so much for coming
to be
in.
here.
We got more coming up, and as they said, you can learn about Legacy Retirement Group at legacyretirementgroup.com.